Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom land. All right, you've probably seen it before. If you haven't, there it is. It's my new tapestry. It's magical, it's wonderful, it's full of color. So, Saggy, we are going to do a reading for you. I've been really into it. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to keep doing it. So the Celtic cross spread for your reading. I've done, I think, 3 now. 3 other signs with it. And I'm using... okay, anyway. I'm using it. I haven't wanted to use this deck for a while because of the Fool card. Is once you see it, you can't unsee it. And I thought, it won't come out. And as soon as I was about to say I'm using this... it's right there. Go back inside. There, you behave. Behave. So Sagittarius. Well, this is a different energy. Scorpio was very... just get the work done. Just get it done. This is a little more playful. There is an extended at the end of this reading. The link is at the top of the description if you are drawn to it. So Sag, let's do the Celtic cross reading for you with the sassy deck. What is this called? The Witch's Magical Witch. I don't remember. I should have a list in front of me. Oh, I know some tarot readers that put the actual box. I can't do that. I feel like I switch cards all the time. That'd be a lot of work. I'm sorry, it doesn't feel like I want to put it out there for you like that, right? What's going on? 1. Where are you right now? The 5 of Cups. It's almost like you have the potential to be somewhere really great, but there's something sits in the background that makes you feel sad. And I only say that because, I mean, come on, look at her. She's at the beach. She's exactly where I'd like to go right now. At the beach, enjoying some fresh air, some warm sun, the sound of the waves, the smell of the salt. Got a little party set up. Oh, but this was the part I was looking forward to most about this party. That's kind of what that feels like. Something. It's not complete. There's some part of, like, it's not like all parts of your life are disappointing, but it's something here feels like that didn't work out. Dang, now what are we going to do? I don't know. If you turn around, there's 2 more cups on the table. Actually, there's 2 cups on the table. If you turn it around. Your challenge is the Queen of Swords. So either being very clear, I feel like it's you. Like this is a challenge for you. Being very, very clear about something. I feel like communicating very, very clearly. Or understanding. Well, it's going to be 2. Either communicating or understanding something very clearly. Focus on the Knight of Swords. Well, once you really know, have movement. Be brisk. Take your thoughts and make something move with them. Take your thoughts and make something move with them. Your past was the Queen of Wands. So what happened? This is your energy. You're looking really hot and sassy. What's going on? I'm feeling so hot and sassy right now. What happened? I don't know. Well, let's look at what your future is. The 4 of Swords. You're going into healing. Healing. Okay. I just feel like as a reader, I'm getting... I don't know about you guys. Are you guys tired of healing? Healing. Hermit. Temperance. Waiting. She can come down here. So in the future, you're going to heal. You're going to sleep. You're going to have a nap. Maybe you're going to have a dream. And I'm getting all this from this card. There's all these... well, that's a weird dream. There's all these spider webs. And when I see spider webs, it reminds me of the spiders in my other oracle decks. And those remind me of the 8 of Pentacles. It's funny how this works. So, like, maybe you're going to have a dream about work. Or maybe you're going to have a dream about how to put the work into something. You're healing something about your work, how you've put your work in the past. Well, the Queen of Wands is a hard worker. The Queen of Wands is a very, very hard worker, usually really creative about it, really dynamic, really energized. Maybe you've used too much of your mojo, too much of your energy, and it's time to heal it. Trying to come up with a, how do I work smarter instead of harder here? Really capitalizing on the energy that you have moving forward. Oh, I can't look at the bottom yet. I got a sneak peek of your underline. Suggested approach is the Magician. Think about what you have at hand right now. What can help you move forward? How can you have a new beginning? How can you get it going? Manifest. Maybe that's what this dream is about. Healing. Maybe it's visualization. Visualizing what you would like, where you would like to be, what you would like to get. Manifest this. What you need to know. The Eight of Wands. I was looking at it because it's such an interesting card. I know what this card, you know what I'm getting? Clear communication. I'm getting clear communication with the Eight of Wands here. Because in this card, like it's a tornado. But when you think about a tornado, there's all sorts of debris and crap all over the place. The only thing within this tornado are these, I guess, 7 wands, and she's holding one. Yeah. So sort of 7 and 8. So these wands, so the communication, the movement here, clear. So where it hasn't been clear where it hasn't been clear communication before, there's been a lot of other things like debris. Could be other people involved with communication. Sort of hearing almost like, you know, that game Telephone. If there's too many people at the end of it, you get to the end of it and that's not even what the message was. What? How did that change like that? Something's going to become clear. What you need to know is that communication is going to be becoming clear, which is really interesting because your challenge is the Queen of Swords. So if there's something you haven't understood properly or something you haven't been able to convey properly, and it's funny because sometimes the Queen of Swords can be about cutting something out, and I didn't say that. And this is supporting what I actually said about the card. So it feels like really strongly to me that the challenge for you is either being able to communicate clearly or understand something clearly. What you need to know is that that's going to happen. Your hopes and fears, the Eight of Pentacles. Jeez. Maybe these aren't dreams, maybe these are nightmares. I don't know. Because that's what I said. She's sleeping, healing, dreaming about work. Your hopes and fears about work. Did you guys have something about work last week? Oh no, someone had a secret to tell you. Oh, someone had a secret to tell you. So maybe you didn't know something. You're going to know it. It's not going to be confusing. But your hope and fear is work. So something about work. What you contribute to it, how you contribute it. When to put something in, like of yourself. She's mixing. So many different ways to go about this. What's the best way to do that? This is a pile that definitely I'm looking forward to clarifying. Not that I don't look forward to clarifying everything. Kind of serves my nosiness, really. So your suggested approach. I want to look at your suggested approach and your hopes and fears here. Just looking at that. I don't know how they're linked. It feels like they're linked. There's all these pentagrams on these bottles, and there's a pentagram on the coin. So to me, I read the Magician as you have all the tools at your disposal. What it is you need in this life to have success and to bring new things into your world. So, but which one do you use? I mean, because for any element in your life, it's not always going to be the same. Like, that's how life goes. You know, you kind of figure that out as a kid. Oh, well, this worked when I put my heart into it first, or I imagined it and then did this and this and this. And you try that again, it's not working this time because it's a different scenario, it's different people, it's different energy. So what do you use first? Do you come up with something that you imagine with your mind, your wand? Do you put your feelings into it first? To me, the pentacle is about investing in yourself on some level here. That's what this is. So it's almost as if the suggested approach is to manifest, right? Well, what do I do? How do I do it? I think it's investing in yourself somehow. Because it's also your hope and your fear. Gosh, this is familiar to me. I don't know if it came out in an extended for Sagittarius, but it has something to do with work. Maybe it was the live last week. Was that it? Because now it feels like you are the key here to this investment, to work. That's the first step in manifesting something. Your potential future is the 9 of Cups. You're going to really emotional, spiritual happiness and balance here. Feeling really good. Look at the switch on the beach. Where you are right now, she's sitting on the beach. Simplification. That's what it is. It's realizing that all this other stuff that you've added to the scenario of life isn't necessary to find happiness. Because the only thing she has on the beach was she's got the little kitty cat playing with the crab. This is a chum. It's just a friend. And then the cups, the happiness, the emotions, the fulfillment. Your own personal fulfillment in that. Communicate to the universe. Oh my gosh. The investment is in yourself, Sagittarius. Manifesting moving forward. I feel like you've lost your mojo or something's happened. Or you need to. I don't know about you, but I've been waking up at 3 a.m. I hate it when that happens. I haven't had that happen for the longest time. Now I wake at 3 a.m. and I just lay there. I don't even have thoughts going through my head. I just can't sleep. So I could relate to you. Like, it feels like that because in the future, maybe you won't wake up at 3 a.m. You'll sleep right through the night. It's like, oh, great. But there's some sort of healing. Rest, healing. Investing in yourself here. Sometimes I think, like, when you wake up in the middle of the night, a lot of times, like, things go through your head and you can't settle, but it's not even that. And I look over and Lily is sound asleep beside me, and that's the worst thing. Like, everybody, and you feel like everyone in the world is sleeping right now. But me. But I'm wide awake. I'm sitting here wide awake. And then I get tired. And then I start to get tired about 10 minutes before my alarm would go off. I would get up. Shit. Right? I mean, we've all been there. But maybe it's on some sort of subconscious level. You're meant to be awake, or you're meant to have some sort of rest disturbed, to figure something out for yourself, to invest. I think the trick here for you is investing into yourself. Whether it's like at work, finding a new job, some aspect of life that you got to put the work into it. And then you realize that, like, where you are right now, if you're disappointed in how certain things have happened, they played out, realizing that all of this stuff isn't necessary. It's just the internal happiness. You can just sleep through the night. Let's clarify. See, there's two things going on here. I feel like the majority of this reading is about investing into yourself here, finding your internal happiness, realizing that things from the past that have been disappointing, they were connected to accoutrements that you didn't need. You're supposed to eat this hot dog without condiments. That's what that feels like, right? You're supposed to enjoy this hot dog without condiments. Enjoy this simple aspect of it. Or a lobster. Well, they've got a lobster on the table. Oh, what was at the bottom? Yeah, it was the Emperor. I was going to call it the Empress. The Emperor's at the bottom, the 6 of Pentacles. Taking some ownership here. Some balance where there wasn't balance before. Maybe balance at work. But maybe it has something to do with how you invest in yourself. If you invest in yourself, you will find balance at work. Your boss will provide. I've been getting that. It was kind of like that with Scorpio. All right. I want to do business readings. I just realized it did Scorpio. I didn't get the top thing out of my mouth. I was supposed to, well, I don't know. I went to my dentist orthodontist yesterday. The girl who does all the work in my mouth. What her position would be called. She's not a hygienist. I don't know what that is. Anyway, she's a Scorpio. We laugh at that because if anyone's going to torture you, it should be a Scorpio. So she said, no, not today. So they made another adjustment with it anyways. But you know what? I had to laugh because she's Scorpionic. And I said, oh, you guys just keep teasing me. You make me think it's going to come out. And then I come in and it's not coming out. She laughed. She said, yeah, sometimes I watch videos of people, you know, they're so excited. They come home and they say, the orthodontist said my braces come off in 2 weeks. And then she said, the next video is them crying because the orthodontist said, no, you need 2 more months. Such a Scorpio. It's just like a Scorpio to find entertainment in sorrow. The Knight of Cups is coming out. I'm not ready to call out yet because I'm sitting here deciding in which order I want to clarify for you. I think I want to clarify, you know what's not, there's something going on with this 8 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Some sort of clarity in communication. This 8 of Wands and the Queen of Swords for Sagittarius. Some sort of leap of faith? Is it a leap of faith you took in the past or a leap of faith you're about to take? What is this Fool card for Sagittarius? What is this leap of faith, or what was this leap of faith? Oh my gosh. Ah, the Fool and the 9 of Swords. Look at how the 9 of Swords and the Fool are holding their head in almost the same way. You know, I feel like maybe you feel like you did something really foolish and stupid. I don't know. I just feel like that. And you're not sleeping. The 9 of Swords. Not sleeping. You're going to be able to sleep. Your future. Your future is a good night's sleep. Doesn't that be nice? That'd be nice, right? But the 8 of Cups. See, you walked away from something emotionally here because I feel like you felt foolish. Or you did something, you thought, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Or that didn't work out. No. That was not good. Isn't that interesting? But you're going to get clarity on this. Maybe what you did wasn't foolish. Because you're going to get clarity on this. Doing something you feel kind of foolish about. That's what that feels like. You felt strongly. I mean, taking a leap of faith is sort of having faith in the universe here. Maybe you were following your gut instinct on something. Following your gut instinct, just going with that, just traveling towards something that felt right for you, Sagittarius. Jumping off that cliff. Here we go. This is it. And oh my God, I'm never gonna, like, I can't think myself out of this one now. It just feels like that. So I think it's better if I just back out of the scene. Sort of like that with the 8 of Cups. That's what that feels like. So there's going to be some sort of clarity. But what is that? They're not telling us. They're just telling us with these cards that it's going to be about that situation. If you've had a situation like that in the past for you, see, because this is showing up as your past. The Queen of Wands is kind of similar to like Fool energy. The Fool is just going with it, going with the flow. Let me see what happens here. But if this is showing up in your past, it tells me you're not really utilizing it as your energy right now. Why is this the past for Sagittarius? Why is the Queen of Wands the past for Sagittarius? The 7 of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Maybe you made yourself look kind of funny in front of your boss or something. I don't know. Somebody prominent in your community. Maybe you thought, oh gosh, did not go well. Did not go well. I'm feeling that here, Sag. Like, you've done something. And you kind of snuck out. Like I said, like, I think I'm just going to back out of the scene right now. But I don't think it's going to end up playing bad for you. Or there's at least going to be clarity. Like, maybe you've just thought, because the 8 of Cups you've removed yourself from, and you're like, that was really stupid. It was really dumb. I shouldn't have done that. And I won't get a good night's sleep for a while. But that's coming. This is going to clear something up for you, because if you're going to be able to rest and heal, I feel more like it's rest. It has something to do with rest. I can't not see all this with the cobwebs. Remind me so much, like both in the tarot and oracle deck of Wild Unknown Animal, the spider and the spider web is utilized as the Eight of Pentacles energy. And here you have it, sitting in your hopes and fears. So maybe you took a chance on something at work or with your boss, or I don't know what we were proposing, if it was a work proposal or something different. But there's clarity. But whatever the clarity is, it gives you kind of peace, being able to rest in your future. So what is this Eight of Pentacles? There's hope and fear about the Eight of Pentacles. Now you have the King of Swords. What the hell is going on? Oh, boy. Really trying to understand clearly and almost like clinically about something you can't. Like the King of Swords looking into Seven of Cups, like there's just, you can't see the illusion. You cannot see past the illusion into an ending, a major ending. Or is it a beginning? Like that's the question. This is weird, Sagittarius. This is, Saggy. The Eight of Pentacles. I really feel like there's something going on with your boss. Because you have the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the King of Swords. Those are the three that I would say are really like very clinical, professional boss energy. There's some sort of communication that took place in the past, Sagittarius, that was a leap of faith. I feel like on your part, whatever that communication was is not coming out strongly, but it feels like you kind of felt like an idiot, or this wasn't, no, that didn't go right. That didn't come out right the way I thought it would, or something like that. And then you kind of decided, I think it's best if I just kind of sidestep out. I'm going to leave this meeting right now, or whatever that was for you. And by doing that, it's left confusion, I think, because in your past you were like, wow, okay, great. This is fun. This is interesting. This is different, Sagittarius, from someone else's perspective, I feel like. But then they just kind of backed out of the, what happened? There you go. And then still, with the Eight of Pentacles with work, and there you have that kind of like that professional, that clinical, controlled mindset, which could be like boss again. It's showing up at the Eight of Pentacles. They're really confused about where you went. What happened? I feel like whatever you did, if you took a chance, maybe you suggested something, and nobody said anything. They just kind of, it didn't go well. No, they don't get it, or I don't know what it was, or maybe it was something that you feel like was inappropriate, but I kind of think it was like, wow, this is cool, this is different, this is the kind of thinking that we're looking for, or this is imaginative, this is exciting. Or where did they go? What happened to Sagittarius? I had that really interesting proposal the other week, and I haven't seen them. And months have gone by. What's going on with that? I could have even been in an interview process. It was something. Someone that you would hold in high regard. That's what that feels like. Someone that you would hold in high regard in your community with too. With the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. This is a very honest, upfront person. And perhaps you kind of were with this leap of faith. But I don't know, something didn't play out right, or you didn't play out the way you thought it would, or in the timing that you thought it would. So you kind of backed out thinking, oh, Lordy. Oh, lordy. But the potential future here is she's going to feel that nothing's going to be complicated. All the complications are removed in the future. And you feel really happy and abundant. The challenge is the Queen of Swords, which is counterpart to the King of Swords at the Eight of Pentacles. So there was really something that jived and was balanced here, but it felt like a disappointment. It just didn't work out the way you thought it would. That's the first card that came out. The Five of Cups, which is something just didn't work out the way you kind of thought it would or hoped it would. That's what the rest of this feels like. And it's almost like the explanation. So, your focus is the Knight of Swords. Take all this thought and all this clarity and you run with it. The Knight of Swords for Sagittarius. The Hangman and the Seven of Wands. See? Oh. Maybe you're not sure what to do here, so it makes you look defensive. Or maybe there's no action taken, so you're feeling like, oh, like a roadblock's been put up. Don't come forward, Sagittarius. Something has caused you to pull away. I feel like emotionally and perhaps even physically and mentally with the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. And here you are in your head with the Nine of Swords. But you're being, like, focus on movement. Focus on just charging forward. Just with who you are. Don't hold back from how you express yourself. Unless someone has come right out. But I don't feel like someone has come right out and said, well, that was really inappropriate. I have to disagree with that. And don't ever say that again. Like, that's not here. Because there's some sort of confusion with whoever you're dealing with or we're dealing with. They're kind of confused, like, what happened? And I feel like you're trying to look at this from different angles. Like, I don't know. And not moving. Like, the Hangman is not moving. But this is telling you to move. Because if you're not moving, maybe it's looking really defensive. Like, you're saying, so maybe this other person or individuals thought they did something wrong. There's some sort of miscommunication here. The cards are telling you it's going to get better. That's what they're telling you. I really get that with the, what you need to know is the Eight of Wands. That there's going to be some sort of clarity and communication where you felt like an idiot or you felt like, really, that didn't go well. That's what that feels like. Okay, so let's clarify this. I feel the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles and the Emperor. The Six of Pentacles and the Emperor for Sagittarius. Oh, geez, all the kings are out. Are all the kings out? No, except the King of Wands. That'll come later, I think, because it's Emperor, which is the embodiment of all the kings. Now you have the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Whatever you said or did, this person loved it. Like they did. Or this group of people. If it was your boss or someone that you hold in high regard in your community. I feel like you did something, you said something, did whatever. And I don't know, maybe you didn't get a reaction right away, or maybe, I don't know what happened. It's not really coming out in the dynamic of that, but it's the feeling and the emotion and the confusion that was created. You probably thought this was really stupid, but it's showing up as your past is like, wow, oh my, that's awesome. But you're kind of backed away from it. Where did that go? And then this Emperor, yeah, that stirred up a lot of feelings and emotions here. The Ace of Wands, like, I'm excited about this too. Wow, this is happy. So, I don't know what y'all doing at work, Sagittarius, but see, now you have the Eight of Swords at the bottom. I think you're in your head about something, but I don't think it's bad. I think, yeah, that's what I think. I think there's some sort of confusion here. So you move forward. You charge forward with that Knight of Swords. See what happens. There's going to be some sort of clarity and communication. Oh, see, I didn't write down the title of this. I was in the process. I thought, oh, I don't know what to call this now. What do I think I need? I think I need to go eat something. I'll probably do that before I do your extended. I'm going to go do your extended reading now. I'm going to see what energy comes out. This is really a curious reading. It's kind of cute, though, in a really funny way. You know what this is like? This is almost like schoolyard shenanigans. This is like schoolyard shenanigans, followed by, oh, what's that term? Oh, I can't remember it now. It's really funny. It's like getting the heck out of Dodge. Maybe it'll come to me. It's almost as if either like a group of friends, or maybe there's one in particular that you really look up to this friend, or maybe it's someone you have a crush on. And you kind of feel like, oh, I don't know. This feels so strong. I need to express this. I just need to tell them. You woke up. You say, do you know, I really like you a lot. Yeah. And then they just kind of stand there and they stare at you. And maybe there's kind of like a group around. You're thinking, oh my God, I look like an idiot. You go, and you never go. So then instead of a recess, you just don't go out again. You go to the library or you do something. And then this group or this person is like thinking, what happened? Like, yeah, I like that. But you never went back because you said, like, that's kind of what that feels like. It's really, I know, it's not funny when you live in it, but. There you go, Sagittarius. Thank you. I found that really intriguing. I'm going to go do your extended. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.